Hello, in this video we will see how to set up different shifts, time slots and create a different kind of different kind of roster templates in SmartHCM. So we will go in SmartHCM time office management module and we will go into the setup. Here we will see shift window, time slot window and roster template window. In shift window we will create a shift with meaningful name so that we can understand in future, and we will create a time slot and a roster template to associate a shift with a time slot to a geographical and organization location. Means some location of the organization and its department will associate with a shift, and we will design a template on the basis of different time slots for different days. So we will go in the shift and we will add a shift here. For example, let's say we say morning. If it is for example 9 to 5, so we can make it like 9:17, so it will be meaningful like morning 9:17. We'll save it. Then we'll go in time slot and we will add a time slot here, same time slot for the morning for example. So we'll say morning 9:17, and in description we will write long description morning 9 hours to 17 hours. Start time will be of course 9, so we will mention it here. We'll choose 9 from here, 9:00, and end time will be 17, so we can write here 17:00. Two date flag will be no. This two date flags actually is to mark if there is a time slot which start in one date and it ends in another date. For example, if you come in evening and then you go other day morning, so this time flag we will make it yes, and then next attendance date we will choose that if there are two dates involved, so which day it should consider, first day or second day, starting day or ending day, something like this. Minimum start time is not is to uh, mention here that when you can allow to start to come early for this shift, that if someone is coming early, so how much time before if he come early, so you will mark in the same time slot. Late minute allowed is actually the grace period, that how much grace period you will allow. So for example, let's say late minute allowed 15 and early minute allowed also 15. We will save it here and we'll save again. So this is the shift this is the time slot we just added. So we have added a shift morning, name morning 0717 0917, and we have added a time slot which is also morning 0917, and we have described different parameters here. Then I will go in the roster template and we will choose a geographical location for which we want to define. For example, I choose this geographical location, and I will choose a department here which will be under this geographical location. So let's say I choose network administration department. Then I will choose a shift from here. So whatever shift we have just created, which is morning 0917, we will choose it here, and then I will click on the add button. Once I click on the add button, it will give me option to select a template which are fixed and rotating. So fixed templates are normally, if we choose fixed, so we need to define for whole month different time slots. But rotating, if we choose, so we can define 1 week, and when we run the roster process, so it will copy the same time slots to other weeks also. It is valid for other weeks and months, so you can just make 1 week and then you can copy to the other many months the same roster template. So day first, to see what day first is, so I need to consider that from which month I'm going to define this roster template. So I will open a calendar and I will see, for example, if I say for January 2017, So the first day of January 2016 is Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So first day is basically Sunday, second day is Monday, third day is Tuesday, fourth day is Wednesday, 5 days is Thursday, sixth day is Friday, and seventh day is Saturday. So Friday, if the organization is off Friday and Saturday, so I will know now that 6 and 7 is Friday and Saturday, so I will directly go on 6 and 7, and I can mark off time slot in these 2 days. So system will consider that this roster will be off on day 6 and day 7. For the other days, which I will mention here, morning 0917, morning 0917, morning 0917. For any day I can choose any time slot which is whatever is valid, so system will behave according to that. So I know I actually selected here the every day morning 0917, and Saturday, Friday and Saturday is off. So once I save here, it will save into the system, and now I can go to the next location and next department, and I can define similar roster template for that. Once I finish all roster templates for all organization, location and departments, then next step will be I will go in the process and I will run the roster process to copy the same roster for all the months I want. So this month I will choose here Jan 2017, and I will process. If it will ask me that there are some other entries already available in the roster template, so should I delete? So I will say yes. Once I say yes, it will run successfully, and it will show me here that it has run last month roster process, which was January 2017, and I can run the process for February 2017 now. So I can click on this as many as time I want, and I can create a rosters for many months. So but please note that this roster process should be processed once I finish all the roster templates, so that it will make roster for all the locations, all the department shifts, and it will give me the complete picture. So this is how we do we create shifts, we define time slots, and then we design roster templates and then process these roster templates. Thank you very much.